Hey, drama fans! Are you looking for your next K-drama binge but want to steer clear of disappointments? You've come to the right place. In this video, we're diving into those K-dramas that promised a lot but delivered so little, leaving viewers frustrated, confused, and regretting the hours they'll never get back. Before you hit play on any of these, watch this first. The Impossible Heir has stirred quite a debate among K-drama fans this year. The excitement dropped from 100 to 0 with every episode. It tells the story of an illegitimate son of a Korean conglomerate family and his genius childhood friend as they scheme to take over the company. Unfortunately, what could have been a compelling narrative is destroyed by a lackluster plot and a heavy reliance on overused cliches and tropes, leading to a disastrous outcome. Many viewers have voiced their frustration with the drama, with one review even calling it a waste of talents like Lee Jae-wook and Lee Jun-young. The female lead, Hong Soo-soo, hasn't escaped the criticism either. Netizens are questioning how she landed the main role, describing her performance as flat and robotic. Viewers have been so unimpressed that many are skipping her scenes or dropping the drama altogether. Getting called the most useless female lead is quite harsh. Does she deserve the extensive criticism? A Good Day to Be a Dog should have been an easy win with its quirky plot about a cursed teacher who turns into a dog after a kiss, but netizens quickly found out that this drama is more bark than bite. Despite the cute premise, the show falls flat with its lackluster execution and underwhelming character development. Even Cha Eun-woo's charm couldn't save this sinking ship. The once promising tension quickly devolves into a monotonous drag. Viewers have slammed the show's awkward mix of rom-com, fantasy, and unnecessary historical flashbacks that derail the story. As one viewer snarked, "I was more invested in the dog's screen time than the romance." The whole thing feels more like a fluffy filler than a must-watch drama. In short, it's a good day to skip this series entirely. The Heavenly Idol had the potential to be a standout fantasy K-drama, but let's be real, it's a disaster. The plot had promise, with a divine figure trapped in a K-pop idol's body, but as the episodes dragged on, it became clear that the writers had no idea where they were going. Viewers are rightfully frustrated with the sloppy writing, cringeworthy humor, and a plot that spirals into absurdity. The CGI is laughably bad, the side characters, including the devil, are as intimidating as a wet sponge, and the romance is forced and lifeless. The female lead feels more like a stalker than a love interest. Fans were expecting another stellar performance from the very talented Kim Min-gyu, but even he couldn't save this train wreck. As one viewer said, this drama is the biggest joke of 2023. Save your time, this one's not worth the cringe-induced headaches. Doona follows the intense romance between former K-pop idol Lee Doona and college freshman Lee Won-jun, whose growing connection is strained by Doona's turbulent life. While praised for its nostalgic vibe, beautiful cinematography, and lead chemistry, the series falls short with a weak plot, underdeveloped side characters, and a disappointing ending. Doona's red flag behavior and the constant tension felt overwhelming to many, while Susie's portrayal of her emotional depth received mixed reviews. The show's superficial exploration of the K-pop industry and missed opportunities with mental health themes also left viewers wanting more. Overall, Doona is a forgettable melodrama that fails to rise above mediocrity. If you're looking for substance, skip this one. Loosely based on the French novel Les Liaisons Dangereuses, Tempted follows a chaebol heir who views love as a game, agreeing to seduce a fellow student on a bet, only to unexpectedly fall for her, despite strong performances from the cast. The drama struggled with low ratings and criticism for its convoluted plot and unsympathetic characters. Viewers found it predictable, with overused love triangles, revenge plots, and weak character development, particularly for the female lead, whose lack of agency and dignity made the romance unconvincing. The overemphasis on romance left little room for deeper themes. Ultimately, Tempted may leave you frustrated, as its lack of originality and slow pacing fail to deliver a compelling or satisfying story. Hierarchy is a prime example of wasted potential. It tells the story of the top 0.01% of students ruling the prestigious Jushin High School, only for a secretive transfer student to disrupt everything, promising at first. The drama ultimately delivers nothing but confusion. Viewers have expressed their dissatisfaction, with one of them even calling it a waste of time. Jong Jae-e starts off as mysterious but quickly becomes tiresome. As one of the viewers rightly said, all she does is just stand there. What we get here is another insincere show that pretends to comment on social inequality before revealing itself as a glorification of the rich and beautiful elite. Strip away the pretense, and you're left with a half-baked high school drama devoid of substance, charisma, tension, and believable romance. Netizens have labeled it trash. If you haven't watched it yet, consider yourself lucky. If you plan to watch it, please steer clear. Let's talk about Boys Over Flowers, a classic drama that's been popular for years. But does it deserve the hype? The story centers around Gum Jan-di, who earns a scholarship to the Shinhwa High School and meets the F4, a group of wealthy boys led by Gu Jun-pyo. On the surface, it seems like the typical good girl falls for the bad boy cliché, right? But here's where things get messy. Gu Jun-pyo is pretty much a walking red flag. He's involved in bullying, abusive behavior, and outright violence. Netizens have called him the most toxic male lead to ever exist. Despite initially standing against his immoral actions, Jan-di eventually falls for him, leaving viewers shocked and disappointed. It's hard to cheer for a romance where the male lead is constantly mistreating the female lead, kidnapping, bullying, forcing, you name it. And her constant back and forth with Jun-pyo's friend feels like an unnecessary subplot that only drags the story out, adding to the frustrations of the viewers. If it weren't for the charm of the F4, would anyone tolerate them for 25 episodes? Captivating the King is anything but captivating, failing miserably as a political drama that drags through every cliché in the book. The plot, a tired rehash of predictable backstabbing and dethroning, offers nothing new or engaging. Viewers were left disappointed by the lack of twists and turns, with one calling the entire narrative a waste of time. The female lead's performance is perhaps the show's biggest flaw, wooden, emotionless, and utterly unconvincing. One reviewer bluntly stated, "She wasn't the right choice for this drama, and it's clear why. Her inability to convey any real emotion leaves audiences cold, and her scenes with Jo Young-suk, who does his best to carry the show, are painfully awkward. Their love scene sucked," said another viewer, "and the chemistry is so lacking that it's almost painful to watch. The drama squanders every opportunity to be interesting, instead spiraling into a predictable and boring mess. Captivating the King is a soulless, forgettable disaster that fails on every front, making it feel more like a chore than entertainment. And that's the tea, brewed with disappointment. To save your time and sanity, avoid these dramas. For amazing K-dramas that deserve your attention, check out our other videos. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for more K-drama related content. Until next time, happy watching.